Hello and welcome. We are Creative Typo. I'm Richard, your game master, and today we're playing Crown of the Oathbreaker, created by Elderbrain. With me is our brave group of adventurers. Please introduce yourselves.
Hello, everybody. I'm Nico, and I'm playing Sett, the Bugbear Mutant Barbarian.
Hi, I'm Tisha, and I am playing Ponsonby Fengelfen, the Druid.
Okay, wait. Smooth. Hi, I'm Jonathan. I play Brivonius Rothschild, and I am the resident Eladrin Cleric of the congregation or whatever.
Hey, Adam Culbertson here. I am Thotark, and I am playing the Bugbear Sorcerer Bloodline of Entropy.
So we are currently in Chapter 1 of the campaign still, and we're last finishing up, really, with the Summons of the Old Grinder section. So would anyone like to recap what happened last time?
Would you want to like to?
I mean, I'm just asking to be nice.
Okay, so like totes, we're in the grinder. We offed one of the people in the main room, I think, and the other person got scared, I think. So like totally, they led us down to the under area, or we held them hostage, I think, and we brought them down with us. But before we did that, there were two people upstairs, apparently, because that guy was like a tattletale. Snitches get stitches, and that guy was a tattletale. So someone got a ladder or something like that and like bolted somehow the little latch shut, so the two people that were upstairs couldn't come downstairs. And then we went further downstairs. We got further downstairs. I used a natural 20 to save a child's life. After I saved that child's life, we fought the demon, slayed the bad guys. Thotark is a monster and killed an innocent woman, and that's my recollection, of course.
Interesting definition of innocent you have.
And here we are.
And also, Ponsonby grabbed one of the beard tentacles. Tendrils.
Mm-hmm.
Got to make sure to mention the important parts.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did I ask if it's still like writhing or anything, or is it just limp?
So I would say that it still kind of like wiggles around a little bit. But I'll also say that you noticed probably about the same time as you had relieved the demon of the beard tendril, the actual body of the demon actually disappears. And I guess technically devil, not demon, but still.
Hey, so like this dude just vanished, but I got this. And she holds up the tendril and
As it just kind
around.
of rides around a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe we should set these other people free before this guy comes back or something. I don't know how he just disappeared.
I'm out. Are they not dead? But they were.
Who?
The people
The
that are
hostages?
There are still 3 of the cultists that you have not killed.
Oh,
at least down in this room.
We're not.
I killed one, so we didn't have to kill 3.
Okay, Batman. All right. Yeah. We should definitely let these ne'er-do-wells free. Imagine the havoc they will wreak on the rest of the town if we were to let them continue these rituals. So, I suggest we turn them over to the Redeemer.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like a plan.
So, we shall do that very thing. I look over, I guess, at the 3 cultists that have given up fighting, and we have ruined their ritual. They say, you 3, you have a choice. devote your lives to the service of my lord, or be handed over to the proper authorities.
So the first one will speak up. Well, I don't have any intention to serve your lord. You may as well just hand me to the authorities.
Okay.
Ah, I'm so sorry. There's actually an option 3, Thotark.
I flick off the blood that's on the tip of my dagger, and I just pointed at him.
So, like the one that had spoken, that I guess you're pointing the dagger at now, we'll kind of get this look on her face of just kind of like discomfort, but she'll ultimately just kind of like turn away and just kind of remain silent.
I don't know if I'm not. I don't know if I'm not being clear. You only have 2 options.
Boy, these options just keep changing, don't they?
To suit my lord, of course.
So you're saying that these people that just tried to kill us, their only 2 options are to join your religion or die at the hands of Thotark?
I thought it was very clear. I mean, period.
Huh.
So,
Interesting. Force
Yes.
religion or death? Yeah. Sounds like what would happen here. Okay, this is the group that we're with, apparently. I'm sorry, ladies, people that tried to kill us, but I don't feel super bad for you because you definitely tried to kill us, but those are your really shitty options, apparently.
are you?
Well, I thought they could go to the authorities.
No, he
No.
changed his mind.
I
Didn't
mean,
you
they-
hear that? He
they could
definitely
go to
changed
the-
his mind.
They could go to the authority, the authority of my lord.
Yeah, how do we stop this circle back here?
Ah, that too.
So the one that had spoken up initially is still staying very silent. The one we'll just say that this one here, right here, is the one that spoke initially. This other one over here next to you, Thotark, actually kind of looks really fidgety, like he's kind of getting really nervous about this whole thing. And the first one is actually going to notice this and kind of cut her just a really harsh glance. And she will kind of straighten back up and kind of look stoic again.
Okay. Do you remember which one of these I didn't? Well, shit. Somebody else think of something. I gotta check something.
Hey, ladies. Oh, you can go ahead.
It is I, Bravarius Rothschild again, with another question for you. Would you please be so kind as to enlighten us as why you were summoning a demon in this room? What is your purpose?
Yeah, answer the guy that's threatening you with death.
Yes. Or eternal life.
Or yeah.
Don't threaten me with eternal life.
But seriously, you guys, like, this is really messed up. That's a child, right? That's a child that guy that disappeared was gonna kill. What is going on here?
The first one here will speak up again. This is nothing of your concern, and frankly, none of your business. It has nothing to do with you.
Do you know the
I-
predicament that you're in right now? Like, do you understand that you are not in a position to not give away information at the cost of your life? Or do you just assume that you know that your life is going to be forfeit anyway?
There are fates worse than death.
Can I make my way over without saying anything. I'm gonna let these three keep conversing, but I'm gonna pull out my rope and go to start tying this person up just around the hands behind their back.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be like, I don't think you know who we are, especially me. You don't know. I'm a kick-ass Duke. It's a me, and I I come from a higher authority than the Countess, and it is my business to know what's going on because she was doing things out from like the hierarchy. She was what's it called? Freelancing. That devil wasn't supposed to be summoned yet. It was supposed to be summoned tomorrow. So I think you should tell us, and then I'll cast suggestion with the I think you should tell us.
Okay. Go ahead and cast the suggestion.
Do we want to draw our Cardic while he's doing that?
Actually,
Yeah,
yes, we
we
should,
should.
because I totally forgot that once again. So thank you.
Shady Katie. Okay, I got my card over here.
And actually, let me go ahead and make sure that we're all clear, and I'll shuffle them up.
I drew random.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I draw
Okay.
random, and you can
Okay.
reset.
Yeah, I also drew a random. A 10 of hearts.
Mm,
That's
Well,
seven.
if y'all are all just fine with random, then I'm fine with that.
yeah,
Okay.
I picked random too. I got an
Ace of
with-
diamonds.
I'll try to
Ah.
make sure after the session today to go ahead and recall all the cards and shuffle.
Mhm.
But we'll see if I remember.
Nico
Uh,
and I got an ace.
Cool.
Jonathan got a 10.
Cool. All right.
Uh,
So let's see. The suggestion, for some reason, doesn't actually give me a
Yeah,
button to click. So,
I selected her, but
oh
it's
wait.
14 wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I think I see what happened. Never mind. Let me go. It is. Not going to. Here we go. And okay. So she will kind of like change her demeanor and look generally a little more relaxed, a little more pleasant. And she will actually start to say, well, I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but the whole thing with the circle and the summoning and whatnot, it was about, and then she'll get this really pained look on her face as she starts just kind of screeching in pain, as it seems, and then she will fall over dead.
I'm still holding the ropes from the back. It's like holding her up. I didn't do that.
I immediately look at the next cultist and I say, "So, friend, I am a kind and gentle person, and I just want to know what happened here. What was the summoning for?"
So both of the other two cultists look very shaken at this point. And they seem extremely reluctant to say anything at all.
Can I cast Lesser Restoration on the one that fell over dead?
I mean, you can attempt to, yeah, certainly.
If they're already dead, I don't think Lesser Restoration is gonna do anything.
I mean, it'll like end a condition.
And who's going
Right.
to who gonna give that cultist back health? Because baby, it ain't gonna be me, not the Redeemer child. These cultists, girl, who? You are?
I mean, I don't want them to necessarily die.
Because
No.
it's giving very much. Well, I did the curse. She's still dead, but like, good luck at this point, y'all. Like, what you mean?
Well, it
Yeah,
doesn't-
I'll cast Lesser Restoration. It'll end a disease or condition affecting it. So if there's any conditions or anything.
Before you do that, can I do an Arcana check? Because it might not be a disease. It might be like, hey, if you mutter what you were doing, you are bound by a curse. If you break the law-abiding word or
I
something
mean,
like
that's
that.
probably it, but Ponsonby's very upset. This person just fell over dead.
They also killed several people to make this happen, honey. Like,
kill? Who's dead?
Ponsonby.
Who's dead?
Who's voice?
Besides this one lady
Who's
and
dead?
the other person we killed.
There are 2 other bodies that are in here that were here when you actually arrived.
Slay. So, Ponsonby, I understand. I understand that you have a big heart and you love all of the Redeemer's creatures. But I don't think that you are equipped to take on such a big curse that could kill someone for breaking the rules.
Okay, so this is insulting on many levels. Number one, I don't love all of the Redeemer's creatures. I pretty much don't like any of these people. And number two, I'm pretty powerful. I'm not sure if you noticed, but I did not get touched at all. Like, look at me. I was a
Me?
frog for Redeemer's sake. Like, I am fine. I have plenty of skills. But also, I'm gonna freaking try to get this person back up so these other 2 people will talk to us and tell us what's going on with this big red circle thing and all these dead people. We need to figure out, this guy disappeared. Where is he now? Where is he? I don't know. Do you know? Do you know where he went? Because I don't.
As you're going,
Maybe
on this,
these people do.
as you're having this event, right? Ravanius is just like slowly stepping backwards. Like, you have at it, friend. You got it. Good job. Woo!
All right, so yeah, she casts. What did I say? Lesser
Lesser
restoration.
Lesser Resto, yeah.
Yeah.
So you cast Lesser Resto and nothing seems to happen.
Well,
Oh, jeez.
all right. You know what? You did, but whatever. It is what it is. You other 2 people apparently can't talk about it because you're afraid you might just die like this person, and nobody can revive you apparently. So,
Friends, just
what are we doing?
quick question.
Yeah.
You can nod your head yes or no, but if you were to speak the words of what happened here, would you end up like this poor individual over here?
So the cultist down here is going to stay very tight-lipped and stoic, but this one here that was kind of breaking a little bit earlier is going to nod very, very like emphatically.
Would it be possible that you may know someone, or that we could find someone that could break this spell that's on you?
She will just shrug.
Okay, last question. Best friend. Was the person who put the spell on you either in this room or in the town of or in the area of Oathbreaker?
She will give another shrug.
I take that indifference as yes. No, blink twice. Molly, you in danger, girl. Okay. We have gathered that they are definitely under a spell. We just don't know who did it. What if we did like a hot or cold situation and we just kind of walked around town and you were just like, it's warm.
So she will very cautiously start speaking, like she's trying to choose her words very carefully. And she will say, I don't know where they are. And then she'll look really tense, like she's kind of expecting something to happen.
Okay. Would they have left a trail for you to pick up? Or was the expectation that you just kind of died here from the demon?
She will again just kind of shrug.
Fuck. I mean, unholy. Fuck. Hey. And I look at everybody else. Hey.
Yeah, Thotark, Sett, do you know anything about some curse that murders you if you talk about something that somebody doesn't want you to talk about?
I shrug immediately.
Can I roll a history check of like maybe I've encountered things?
So as far as trying to determine what it is, I'd say really it's more Arcana.
And that's all Thotark.
Yeah, I'll do an Arcana check just to see, but I don't expect much.
So you're not really sure, but you've heard of some things that maybe do stuff like that. So
Okay.
Ponsonby will actually remember, oh well, there's this one thing called Gaius that can be used to try and force people to do something and has some repercussions if they don't.
I mean, I know that in real. Okay.
So, I mean, there's that one thing. I mean, obviously, I can't do it because I'm not that good, right, Bibi? But there's that thing called Gaius where you can force somebody to, like, you know that thing, Gaius? Have you heard of it? Like you can. It's like an enchantment or something.
I definitely
You need like a greater restoration or something. I tried lesser restoration, but yeah, I was on the right path, right?
I mean,
Was I? I was on the right path.
As far as like what would need to be done.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say yeah, you're probably on the right path, but like, it's like the lesser restoration isn't enough to do anything.
Yeah. I've never known any. Well, I've never known what it was, but whenever I've convinced people to tell me stuff, I'd be lying if I said it hasn't killed them. So, yeah. But I don't know what it was.
Oh. I mean, we could probably maybe if we like tell them to go to like. I mean, are we gonna let these people live? I guess is the first question, because they obviously can't give us any answers. So at this point, like, I'm over it.
I'll
I
go ahead
do.
and just remove that one. Make things a little simpler.
I'll go ahead and ask one more question, and this will decide if we are to let them live. Cultist, can I call you Suzanne? Okay, Suzanne. Did you perform this ritual willingly?
Hey, that is an interesting question. So she will start to speak, but then before she actually forms any words, she'll kind of hesitate. And then she will kind of make a gesture with her hand, kind of a like.
Ah, were you led to do this ritual under false pretenses?
She'll kind of like shake her head.
Which way? Up or down? Up and down,
Like-
or left to right?
like-
Okay.
I don't know about you. Usually when I say shake, I mean like side to side. Like nod is up and down.
Okay.
But I don't know. That's just me.
Okay. Was
I
something?
do a triangle movement.
The triangle.
Were you blackmailed into this? Was something held against you? Were you forced into this?
She'll kind of look a little bit ashamed and like shake her head no.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like, they did it. They look what they
Yeah.
did. They were gonna kill a kid. You know, they weren't willing to sacrifice their own life in order to stop a kid from being killed. I don't know. I don't feel. I mean, let's just go.
Yeah.
This
I
guy
think we could just,
disappeared.
But we can't just leave them here, right? Because if we don't take care of them, then they could go back to their other group, and then they
We
can all
need
come after
someone.
us.
We need someone to be held accountable for burning down the stables.
Ah, that
Yeah.
too.
and we honestly probably need to gag them so they can't talk. And hold on, I shouldn't say that.
We got two dead ladies here. We got two dead cultists here. We can just grab them.
But what are we going to do with these very much alive cultists that could retaliate against us?
I guess they have to live with themselves and what they've done here today.
But what if they don't feel like that and they just retaliate against us?
There's probably somebody in the town that can take
I
care
think
of
we
the
should-
curse, and then the authorities can get more information from them.
Ah, yes, the Redeemer.
At this point, do I have them all tied up, their hand, like all of their hands bound behind their back?
Yeah,
feel like-
I'd say you'd have enough time to have done that. Yeah.
And how many upstairs? The top floor? Not. Yeah, top floor. How many are up there?
You're asking them.
Yeah.
She'll just hold up too.
Yeah. Oh, we got to figure some way to get them down and without a fight. Maybe.
Or we could just leave them up there to think about their wrong deeds.
Oh, I have a fun idea. I can turn into something that kind of looks like that demon. Maybe not exactly like him, but I can just poke my little squiggly tentacle or tendril into the door and say, "Get out of here!" And then they'll just leave, right? Like I pretend like I'm the demon and I just tell them to get out of here.
Ah,
Jump
yes.
out the window!
The ritual's a success. I'm here. You can go now.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Ah, sounds great. Hally ho.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so-
what Ponsonby does.
So are y'all just heading up to do that right now? Are you taking anybody with you? Leaving everything down
Ponsonby's going by
here? Like-
herself immediately unless somebody's following her. She doesn't care about these two. She doesn't care about them.
Oh,
Um,
well,
so just-
I mean, well, Sett, you want to get them.
And I will
Ted.
help.
Okay.
So is Ponsonby the only one going up then?
That will stay behind.
I'll go up and help her with a minor illusion to like make it look more real.
Okay.
You went in.
So Ponsonby and
then
Thotark
break.
are heading upstairs, and everybody else is staying downstairs.
Yes.
And so as you have probably
We gotta do a
We gotta
break.
take a
We
break.
gotta do a
Oh,
90-second
you're
break.
totally right. We do need to do a break. I'm sorry. So we'll do a 90-second break, and we will be right back. All right, welcome back. So where we last left off a minute and a half ago, Ponsonby and Thotark were going back upstairs to try and execute their plan against the cultists upstairs. And as you come back upstairs, you remember that the ladder's not affixed anymore.
Oh yeah, it was a. I forgot I took it apart. Maybe if Ted holds it for us while we get the nails back in.
Sure, Ted will be happy to help you out. He'll come on up there. And... so helpful. All right, so he'll hold the ladder for you. You climb up and hammer in some nails. All right, so the plan was to disguise Ponsonby as the devil, and then try and like basically trick them into like, hey, everything's all done, you can go.
Yeah.
Slap them with a tentacle.
Yeah, I'll use my Druid Circle of the Savage Blood and do the Claws of the Griffin. So my hands turn into savage claws and basically put my hand like kind of through and hope like can you use your illusion to make my hand red?
Yeah.
Yeah. To kind of match the skin tone of that devil demon or whatever. And I'll like put my hand through the door. I'll put the tentacle through the door too and crack it just a little bit and say, it has been complete. Jump out the window now.
So you'll hear back from up top. So all of the summons are done?
Yes. Wait, which summons were you expecting?
Well, I mean, all of the summons.
How many were you expecting? I didn't know you knew of all of them.
How would I not know of them? That was the entire reason we were here.
Who are you? Did somebody take your place? Tell me exactly, if you are who you say you are, which summons were we doing here today?
So you'll hear very faintly from up there. You'll hear like just a. Like, are we sure this is the right one? He doesn't really sound that bright.
I think you're working for the opposition. I'm gonna come in there and murder you. Unless you tell me.
You know, he's maybe gonna do it. Maybe we should just get out of here. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of tired of staying in this decrepit place anyway. Okay. We'll be going then. Thanks. And then they'll open up the trapdoor and go to move down the ladder to leave. Do you do anything when they try to like pull the door open?
I don't let them pull the door open. Am I standing there? Like, I don't want them to see
Well,
the rest.
my assumption would be that you're at the top of the ladder when you're having this
Okay.
exchange. Yes.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't let them pull the door open. Tell me who you are. You cannot see me. You cannot see the face of me. You are not deserving.
This is sounding really suspicious. Maybe we should just go out the window. Yeah, you're probably right.
Thotark. I'm scared. I don't know. I'm trying to get information from him, but I think I'm fucking it up. I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Maybe you can like grab him or something and be like, who are you? And I don't know. I don't know. What do you have, like a spell to bind him or something? I don't know.
Okay, I am going to. What's the thing?
No,
Source
do not
thing.
jump out the
Entropist.
window.
Okay, I'm gonna do Entropist blood, or not that sorcery points, and I am going to use meta magic, subtle, and I'm going to cast with no verbal components, charm person on the one that is that I can see through the crack. Just one of them, I guess, and convince them, or no. Well, I guess I can't say anything to them.
I mean, I guess where you are right now, I'd say you don't really have a clear enough line of sight.
I would
Without like, yeah, without the door like actually being opened.
All right. I'm just gonna like slam the door open on him on the count of 3, and then we can
Or
figure
actually,
it out from there.
Oh no, I'm gonna cast Melt Flesh on the one that's saying looks suspicious.
Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3, and she slams the door open on top of him.
Okay. And so you're casting Melt Flesh at that time?
Yes, I am. Here, let me post it. Chat.
Okay.
I don't have one to target. Do I have one to target? I don't have one to.
Yeah, there's a guy in front of us.
Here. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Didn't want to go all the way down. I'm just gonna move one here for you.
Okay. Cool.
Jeez, come on. Whatever. I don't care. Like, I will get a roll done either way. It seems like it broke
As she bursts it open, would I be able to see him?
Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to see at least one of them.
Okay, so Melt Flesh. I'm trying to put this in the chat.
Let's see. I'll just go ahead and deal with it since it's being stubborn. So let's see. Must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, choose an ability score, Strength, Dex, or Constitution. Target creature has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability for the duration of the spell.
Yeah, and I'm wanting to disfigure them, like their flesh starts melting off of the hand that was that was trying to open the door.
Okay. And your DC? 14.
Oh, it was 14.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so she actually passes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I tried.
Yeah. Ponsonby's just gonna try to jump on top of one of them, I guess.
When all of this like happens, the door gets flung open and like the spell goes off and Ponsonby tries to pounce on them. They're gonna kind of like panic, and one is going to just jump right out the window. The other one that was right next to the ladder, you'd be able to actually get to.
Yeah, she just wants to jump on top of them, and I guess I gotta figure out what my monstrous form is that I turned into.
It's just Ponsonby with claws.
It's just a giant claw with a tentacle.
They haven't seen you before, so I mean, like, and you're covered in like gemstones and rocks and stuff. So, Diet Red Girl, yes.
All right. So you're able to grab the one that's there at the ladder. Is there anything in particular you're wanting to try and do?
Just hold on to them and intimidate them into making them believe that I am that demon guy, and I don't believe they are who they say they are, and they've been replaced by a body snatcher. And I need them to prove to me they are who they say they are.
I don't know what you want from me.
Well, I need you to tell me, if you are who you say you are, what was our plan here today?
No, I can't talk about that. I mean, I thought you knew. You should know.
You know who I am.
I mean, not personally.
Say my name.
I don't know your name.
Say my name.
I don't know your name.
All right. I think this person is who they say they are then. Thotark, tie him up.
Okay. Ted, go ahead, head upstairs and tie him up.
Okay. just so you can see, because
Okay.
okay, so you tie them up too. So you currently have 3 live hostages.
Hey, Thotark, do you know anybody who can get rid of this weird curse thing that's on these people so we could figure out? Obviously, they're trying to summon more.
Yeah, I don't know anybody, but maybe we can find somebody, and the authorities can look after them. You know, old Signmonder's crew.
Yeah. Ponsonby like steps in front of this tied up person and says, "Are you the one that threw the frog?"
No, it was her, and she'll point toward the window.
Ponsonby punches this one in the face anyway with their claw attack. Don't treat them that way. They're innocent. 2d4 slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh, 4.
4. Okay. All right. So is there anything else that y'all are wanting to do here? Do y'all have kind of a plan of what you want to do?
I guess we'll go back downstairs and talk to Bibi and Sett and say, "Hey, we can't get any information out of these guys or they're gonna die. Maybe we should take them to someone, a specialist or something."
Ah, yes. To take them to someone that can have the curse removed, the gay ass removed, and have them saved so that they can spill the truth. Spill the tea, honey. That's how those cool kids say it.
Oh.
And we could use the horses to carry them back.
Ah, speaking of. Oh, yes, someone took the horse back already. The main horse.
The white
Right?
horse?
No,
No,
Oh, they were
no,
just
they're all
watching
in
it.
the. Oh, they're
Yeah,
in the field.
Yeah, they weren't taking the horse back. They were just like watching after the horses while y'all went to the grinder.
Grinder. Ah, okay. Well, away we go to the horses. Take the horses with the passengers, the hostages, the people that are going to the authorities. Get them uncursed, and then we find out the information and let the guy know that his horse stables got burned down.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what of the woman and her son that you rescued?
They can ride on horses. They can ride on horses. I don't know why I'm responding that way to you. They can ride on horses too.
Yeah, and I guess we'll try to talk to them to see if they know of anything that has what transpired.
Like, are you going to do that now?
Oh.
As we're walking with the horses
Definitely.
towards town.
Okay, so y'all gather everybody up and head back to get the horses and start heading
Hey,
back.
Richard,
Mhm.
as they're getting everybody on horses and getting everybody settled, I stay back in the basement for a moment
Okay.
with the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And once I'm alone down there, I take some strips of flesh to put in my ice chest.
Okay.
I'm gonna need those for later.
Really quick aside, because as mentioned, there were a couple of other bodies here as well, like two noble looking men that were already dead in the basement when you came down. Like did you take those bodies with you as well, or are you leaving them there?
Yes, they deserve a proper burial. I mean, they deserve a proper burial.
All right. So yeah, the bodies that would be left would be of 2 of the cultists, and I guess back up on the ground floor there was also another, one of the thugs like Ted. So yeah, you're able to pick from them.
I get some premium choice cut meat.
Oh yeah, premium.
But I don't want to do it in front of the others. Like, Thotark would probably know what I'm doing, but
If somebody asked, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, he's cleaning up the bodies real quick. He'll catch up with us. He always does."
Okay. So you gather everybody up, go get the horses and start traveling back to Oathbreaker. So you're talking with the woman and her son during that travel, correct?
Yes. Yes.
So go ahead. Like anything you would like to ask of them?
You want Thotark, do you have any questions for the lady and her son?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, brilliant question.
I'm tired.
Lady, first and foremost, I am Bibi. I am accompanied by my dear companions, Thotark, Sett, and Ponsonby Finkelfin. While we did save you, and this is a very trying time for you, I'm sure that you saw some horrific things down there in the grinder. We all have. My primary question is, did you happen to notice anything? Were you able to see anything? Were you able to hear anything?
Well, we couldn't see anything. They had us blindfolded, but we heard everything. There were people that came and captured us, and they took us out to that awful place, and that day they took my husband and they killed him. Oh, I could hear the horrible screams of agony. It was absolutely terrifying, and after he passed, like after he finally was quiet, I could hear some kind of like flapping, like large wings or something, but I don't know. They were chanting in some kind of like evil sounding language, but I don't know what it was. And then of course earlier today they sacrificed Lord Zakar, my father-in-law. And well, I don't know, like, but it's been so much today.
I completely understand. A very trying time, and I'm so sorry for your losses. I have a big favor to ask of you, that if you would like to not proceed, feel free to say no. But just understand that the information you give us could save a lot of people, quite possibly. The evil language that you heard, could you possibly recall any of the syllables and put them together for us?
No, like it didn't make any sense to me. Like I mean, it sounded like gibberish, but it sounded really evil, like just some kind of dark guttural utterance. But I couldn't even begin to try and make those sounds.
Okay. Thank you so much for your cooperation this morning. And once again, so sorry for your losses. Would you happen to know anyone back in town that is adept in magic, that is used to breaking very intricate curses.
No, I can't say that I do.
You're useless. I mean, I am so sorry. Thank you so much for all of your help. Redeemer be with you, and let us ride in peace.
Thank you for saving us at least. At least saving my son.
Absolutely. What is your name, by the way?
Her name, if I can actually remember, there we go. Her name is Finia Rumlin. Lady Finia Rumlin.
Thank you. Once again,
You
I
got
am
pictures
Bibi.
of them.
I'm pretty sure that I don't have one, but let me double check here.
I mean, so basically, Bibi, did she say that her husband was killed a different day and she heard some wings? How long have they been down here? How long were they down there?
She thinks probably like a day and a half or something. Like not like crazy long, but like
Well, yeah, the house was on fire still.
Yeah.
Maybe
So-
he died in the fire.
Well,
So her husband died, and then her father-in-law is dead.
Oh, okay.
So that's 2 sacrifices at least, right?
they were both sacrificed.
Yeah.
Did you hear Did you hear wings whenever your father-in-law died as well?
no, I don't think I heard anything like that again. Just in that moment, and then it was gone.
Yeah, you want to know what I think? I think these 2 sacrifices were for 2 different devils or demons or whatever they are. Yeah, we probably got something flying around out there.
Ponsonby holds up the tendril and says, "Do you think that this guy was like one of the summoned creatures, or do you think that he summoned the other 2 creatures? Because they were about to sacrifice that kid to summon a 3rd thing, I would assume. But would the summoned thing be the one doing the sacrificing to summon the 3rd thing?
I think the Countess was.
The Countess was doing the Countess
Like-
wasn't doing the sacrificing. The demon had the knife to the throat of the little boy.
Oh, yeah. Maybe there's 2 other things out there then. I don't know.
This is all very perplexing.
Yeah, so until we can get these chuckleheads to start talking.
Yeah, we could speculate all day.
A deduction that I've come to completely of my own accord with no help from anyone else. Notice that we've had the father-in-law, the husband who is the son, and now the son of the father. That's a bloodline sacrifice. Totally thought of that on my own.
3 generations of what was your name again?
Finia
No.
Rumlin.
Rumlin. Yeah.
Rumlin is the
3
family name.
generations of Rumlins.
Would it be safe to say that we should probably put this child? What is your name, son?
Kieran?
Yes. Should we probably put the son Kyle under surveillance?
My name's Kieran.
Yes.
I think Kyle should and his mother should definitely go and stay with somebody they trust. We trust.
Bibi,
For now.
ask Kyle and his mother if they recognized any of them.
Yes. Yes. I'm so sorry. I keep saying your name wrong. Kiki, did you see any? Did anyone look familiar to you or your mother, Finia?
Well, and the woman will speak up. Phinia will speak up. Well, I mean, we didn't really see well when we were captured, but after you came and were saving us, I did recognize one of the cultists as Countess Marytail. She's the royal breeder. Like she was at the stables quite often to breed the horses.
Ah, yes. Countess Marytail. So we have another name that we can probably bring to the proper authorities. What is Countess Marytail's relation to I can't remember anybody's name.
To the gremlins?
She was
The
the horse
Rumblings.
breeder, right? She was the horse breeder.
She was a horse breeder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or was she the
She worked at the stable.
Yeah, I don't think she had any relation
she worked
to
at the
him.
Remlin stables.
Right. The Rumlins were the ones that keep the stables, like they take care of the horses and everything.
Okay.
Like the Countess was just the breeder. Like she just came in to do the breeding.
Yes, Mrs. Rumlin. Sorry, once again, sorry for your loss. Did the Countess have a husband?
No. She always kind of kept to herself.
Do you all think that maybe after we are to break the spell and such, maybe the Countess's home is somewhere that we should be searching, investigating?
Like, are you asking? I'm
asking the group,
Oh.
the comrades.
I mean, maybe we could find like a book or maybe she has a diary. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I mean, we could totally check it out, or I mean, Signmonder might shut us down on that too. I don't know, but we could check with him before
There
we
will be
go.
loot.
Yeah, there's that.
Yes, that we can give to the Redeemer.
Well,
Hey,
and also,
man.
like, do we really care?
About
I guess is the question. Like, let's get these people turned in. Obviously, we don't want them killing children, or especially this child, right, Miss Rimlin? But like, do we care about the rest of it? Like, we'll turn these people into the authorities and just turn in this horse and then get our money and go.
but Ponsonby, there are demons that are being summoned, and 2 are free.
That's kind of cool, I guess. I would like to see them.
Do you know where the Countess lived, at least?
No, I'd only ever seen her at the stables.
How about you? And I'm gonna point to one of the tied up people slung over the horse.
They will kind of shake their heads.
Ah, okay. Well, dead end anyway, so I'll just take
Yeah.
him then.
Well, this was a riveting conversation. We now know that Countess Maryfeather was evil, a horse breeder, and she's now dead. We have no leads to find out who she was talking to. And then we have you two. So, are we all in agreement that we just gotta break the gay ass on the 3 cultists? 2? How many cultists? 3?
3.
Okay, I can't count. I'm an acolyte of the Lord. Okay, I don't do math.
Yep, there's 3 of them. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
we just
gonna
turn
have
them.
to look for a gay ass breaker.
Oh, yeah. This gay ass in the old grinder has really been giving y'all some problems.
Well, so let's let's turn them in, and then we turn in the horse that we have right here. That's what we were supposed to do. Are we super concerned about these 2 possible demons? We don't really know for sure, but like, you know, what if what do we don't know what they're supposed to be doing, or what their purpose is. Maybe they just wanted to be back on our side of the realm or whatever.
Do
They're
you
just gonna
think,
do their own thing.
friend?
Yeah.
Quite honestly, friend, they're being summoned through the death of humans.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty bad. I don't condone that for sure. That's why we're turning these people in, right?
Yeah.
So
Or
they're
we're gonna make them talk so they just die.
Well, we got at least information. What royal blood? I mean,
Yeah.
make sure y'all protect me. But we tell Signmonder about their sacrifice in royal blood, bringing on demons, devils, flappy, wingy things, and I will leave it at that and wait till he gives us some more information and figure out something.
I mean,
in the meantime.
I'm down to do whatever you guys think is best, but just from my perspective, like just because they're, demons from another realm or world doesn't necessarily mean that they are bad. The people who brought them here, yes, bad.
Yeah. Well, if it comes up again, it comes up again, and we make our money off of these horses and turning in these guys, and I mean, if the Remlins see fit to compensate us, figure
sounds
out
good to me.
something in the meantime. Rumlins. I keep saying the wrong names.
All right. So let's go ahead and take another small break, another minute and a half, 90 seconds. And we will be right back. And we're back. So I have gone ahead and moved us over to the Oathbreaker map because we're basically headed there. So if you want to wrap up anything else on the way there, feel free to. But I just wanted to go ahead and move us back here.
I think I'm done.
I'm good.
Good.
Okay, so y'all are going to see Lord Signmonder.
Yep.
Okay. So are you just taking the whole contingent of prisoners and everything with you?
Yep.
absolutely
We are walking
yes.
it through his gates.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
He owes us extra.
So you walk them out to Lord Signmonder's place, and the guards at the front will recognize you and let you in.
Thank you for for this entry. We're just gonna go straight to Signmonder, all the way over yonder, and excuse the bodies. This is the spoils of war and battle, and we got to show him. Does it make sense? We're good. Do we have to explain anything to you?
I mean, he would probably like it if you explained some things to him.
Yeah. I would totally be like, hey, do you got more guards on duty here?
Like, guards on duty here? You mean at my house?
I mean, around Signmander's estate.
Yes. Around Charmander's estate.
Like you're asking this of Signmonder, or
No, I'm asking the guards as we're walking through the gate.
you're asking the guards. Gotcha. So, well, I mean, we're the standard guards you would normally have here. Why would you ask?
We're gonna need somebody. We got 3 prisoners. murder.
I see. Well, we can take them and put them into holding. Lord Signmonder does have a small cell that we can use for the time being.
Yeah, don't investigate them or anything like that. Just we all witnessed them murdering people, so they need to be locked up, and we'll fill Signmonder in on what's going on.
Yes, very well. And they will take the prisoners from you and walk them off. into like a small side building.
But before you leave, do you happen to know anyone that breaks gay ass curses?
What?
They have a thing on them. It's called gay ass, and we gotta break the curse.
No, sorry, I don't. But maybe Lord Monder does. He's much more connected.
The gay asses.
I'm gonna want my rope back.
There's no like conversion
sure,
for
here.
gay ass curses or anything. Like, you don't know anybody does conversion therapy or anything.
Oh my god.
No, you probably should talk to Lord Monder.
Okay,
We just guard here.
got it. Okay, well, toodaloo. We're gonna go that way. I guess y'all are gonna go that way.
But Sett, if you hang out a little bit, he will come back out of the little building with the ropes.
Oh yeah, I mean, Sett will use any excuse not to go into Lord Monder's house. I will stay outside with the guards and let the other three go into the royal person's house.
Well, the sky is just a little bluer today. I guess I can't go inside.
Okay, so the butler will take you in to see Lord Sinemonder.
Can we see Lord Sinemonder again?
Oh yeah, certainly this way.
Well, I meant picture.
Oh, I got you. See, it's hard to know who you're talking to at times.
Oh,
Well, when he does his King of the Hill voice, he's talking in character.
I forgot. Lord Sinemonder is that's a man.
Lord Sinemonder.
Lord Sidewinder.
He's definitely given a look.
He is given a look. That is true.
That's his O face.
No, don't do that. Don't do that, please.
You can tell he's enjoying himself by the way his eye twitches.
Yes, Lord Sinemonder. We come back with pertinent information. So, we reached the stable. It was burning down the estate. We were able to save your horse.
yeah, and a bunch of other horses too.
Absolutely.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Splendid work. So, tell me exactly what happened down there.
I could tell you real quick if you want. So basically, I turned into a frog. I got thrown from a window. There were some people that got kidnapped. These Rimlins right here. The Rimlin husband died first, and then they heard some flapping noises, like they summoned something that flaps, like with wings. And then they killed the father-in-law of the Rimlins. And then there's this demon guy. Here's a tendril of the demon guy right here, and she like flaps it towards his face. And then Bibi here did like this really awesome like crossbow thing and like knocked the the knife out of the demon's hand like with the crossbow bolt, saved the children. We killed, we might have killed like 2 people, but they were trying to kill other people, so it's fine. And then we have these guys, but they can't say anything because if they say anything, they die. But basically, these guys were like summoning demons from the depths of hell, and we stopped them from continuing these guys, but I don't know if there's more or something. Could be. One of them definitely escaped out of a window. I don't know how that happened, but we let them escape through a window. Yeah, but we got 3 of them kidnapped right here. I don't know if you call it kidnapped if they were doing something bad, but we're not like police or anything. I don't know. We kidnapped them. Basically, here you go. They can't say anything. You need to cure a gay ass spell, and then maybe they can spill their guts. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's probably 2 demons flying around somewhere.
Oh, did you show them the thing that you got?
The tendril? Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
As you show the tendril, can I do an insight check to see if there's like a reaction from Lord Sinemonder?
Sure.
Okay. Maybe he's in cahoots. That's what we're going for.
I mean,
Is it-
everybody's in cahoots, right? I mean, it's literally everybody against you.
Listen,
Did I miss anything,
Um,
guys?
I rolled a 14.
I think you covered it all.
So I mean, the most that you really get from Signmonder as far as a reaction, like with it, is he just looks a little like disgusted.
Okay.
Like when she starts waving the tendril around.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Sign
But that seems to be about his only real reaction to it.
There are people that were a part of the ritual to sacrifice some people for these demons that came out, these devils. But they cannot speak until we break the spell that is over them. Is it possible that you know anyone that deals with high-level curses, that we may ask for their help so they can do this for us?
Well, there are definitely some that we could get that could help out with that, but we are in a bit of a rough time for it, to be honest. Well, it's right before the King's Games, and pretty much all of the clerics are occupied with preparations, and I'm not sure if we'll be able to really get someone to be able to do so until after the King's Games. But you can rest assured that we will definitely be trying to get everything that we can from them. Wedris. Only I'd send somebody a little sooner.
Yeah. Here's your horse too, by the way. Huh. We brought him inside.
Yes. Thank you. I guess we had agreed on payment as well.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of horses outside inside your gates. We had to bring them all here because, I mean, who knows what else they're gonna do down there. Also, we do believe that they're sacrificing royal blood, so you might want to, especially during the King's Games, put some extra detail looking out for VIPs.
Oh yes, of course. Well, I guess Lady Phinia, you and Kieran can stay here for the time being. I know that you're really in rough shape right now, as am I, but you are welcome to stay as long as you need. Here, you can go out there. The guest room is just out on the right. And they'll take their leave. So Signmonder will actually turn back to you and say, I think we had agreed on some payment for your services. And I would definitely say that you've gone above and beyond. And if I'm being honest, maybe I was being a little unfair to expect so much of you, but I did have my suspicions that something was going on, and I did kind of hope you would be able to find something for me. It's a little difficult for me to mobilize the guard against a countess or anyone else that may be somewhat connected.
Wow. So you just lied to us.
Do you happen to know where Mary Tell lives?
Well, yes, we will.
Lived, because she's not alive anymore.
We will be performing a full investigation.
Well, I thought you couldn't send the guards after her. We could go take a look inside of her house. I'm very discreet.
Well, thankfully, you have brought me back some evidence, which is actually something that I can work with. The problem before is that I couldn't just bring up any baseless claims. It's kind of a politics thing. It's not really something that I enjoy, but...
Yeah, well, I don't really enjoy getting too involved with the politics of things, too, but here we are. What we talked about, How much gold for this?
Let me think. How much did we say?
I'm rolling insight to see if he truly doesn't enjoy the politics of it. I just want to know if he truly does or doesn't. I got a 17.
You get the feeling that he is kind of annoyed at having to like tiptoe around like nobles to be able to get things done.
Okay. So he just wants to be all powerful guard guy.
It's not so much like that, but it's more like, how can I get my job done if I'm constantly having to like cater to other people that are getting in my way?
Okay. So he doesn't like greasing palms to serve justice.
Yeah, he would
Okay.
rather be able to just, go and investigate things as he sees fit. I mean, it's just investigation after all, but yeah, he seems kind of annoyed that like politics kind of get in the way of going against anybody that might be connected.
So
He's not a fan of the caste system either. The class system full of nepotism here we got going on in the city. I understand. I don't like it either.
It's maybe not exactly his sentiment, but
so how much was it?
I'm trying to think. What did he tell you? Did he trying to remember, did he tell
I thought
you
it was
200?
He was gonna like the amount of money that we lost, he was replacing that.
Oh, the 250.
He wants us to take
y'all
his
only
horse.
put forward 200 of it. The 50 was
Oh,
because it was 250 in total, but he said he had 50, so he only asked you for 2.
okay.
In my notes, it says he wants us to take his horse, Miss Ivory, and bring her back for 200 gold.
Okay.
Well, I think I promised you 200 gold, but I do feel kind of bad about misleading you, even if it was for, still what is essentially a good. It still puts you in undue danger, and so I do feel a bit bad about that. So, what say we make it 500 gold,
So
just
you
for
wanna-
the extra service.
Well, I don't normally get out of bed for fighting demons and cultists for less than 750. But I tell you what, we'll take the 500 plus the original 200 offered, and let's say you allow us to run our investigation into this too. Of course, you helping us out, giving us some information, and then we'll start going by our normal rate for the information that we bring to you.
Well, I do definitely appreciate the offer.
No, I'm saying that's what it's gonna take.
Well, obviously with the king,
We're very involved now. Just putting that out there. You got us involved. This is your fault.
And you
Well,
can't
yes,
buy
that's-
trust with 500 gold. That's not enough. Trust is very valuable, right? You can't trust
Yeah,
somebody who lies
it
to you
is.
and misleads you.
Yeah.
Go to a place that's you think is infested with demons, and we fought demons.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know anything about the demons. I just knew about some magic witchery that was going on that was causing some nuisance around there. I
We
had no
brought-
idea that it was escalated to that point.
We brought magic witchery to your face in the first place, right? With the freaking grandma thing. And then you couldn't talk to us about magic witchery when we brought it to you first? But all right, whatever, go ahead.
Well,
Go
I
on.
did at least try to subtly warn you, and admittedly it wasn't great, but I did at least try to give you some kind of inclination that there was something going on.
Ponsonby points at her blue crystal face and says, "Do I look like somebody who picks up on subtleties? Do I look like someone who picks up on subtleties?" It's a serious question. It's not a rhetorical question. It's an actual question. I'm asking you, Lord Signdor, or whatever.
Well, I don't know. I'm not exactly great at judging who would be necessarily
Hey.
good at
Well,
that.
I don't.
Well, we
I
are.
don't.
I am. I am
I
really
don't.
good at it. So, I mean, you're getting a package deal here. The four of us and everything I mentioned before. We all have our strengths and our weaknesses, but together we mesh, you know. So, it's worth it.
Give me extra gold to mesh with it.
Well, when it comes down to it, I don't think that I would be able to hold off a formal investigation any longer than really just after the King's Games, which are actually tomorrow, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that it's a lot of stuff going on, and I know that it's important to try and figure out what happened there exactly, but I'm sure that you would want to participate in the King's Games. It's kind of the big yearly event around here, and I wouldn't necessarily want you to miss it, but I can't make you stay.
Well, let's go. Let's talk to Bibi. What does Bibi want to do?
Oh, so but yeah, what does Bibi want to do?
Or wait, I mean, I guess you're handling it. I'm just gonna go outside.
We've all been.
All right, I'm just
doing
gonna go outside. I'm done with this guy. He really annoyed me. I'm gonna go sit with Sett.
To be quite honest, I think that we should do what is in the best interest of us as a group. Thotark, you are usually the one to make decisions, so what do you think?
What? Am I? You know what? You said that you're short on guards, especially during the King's Games, and that's not going to end immediately after either. I mean, I'm sure it's chaos.
Well, definitely is a lot more to try and handle during the games. Things definitely settle down pretty quickly. Obviously, there are some ne'er-do-wells that would like to use the activity and all of everything going on as a distraction to be able to undertake some pretty shady business. That's part of the reason why we can never really have enough guards during the games. We need to make sure that we can keep everybody safe throughout.
All right.
But
well, how far away is Mary Tales? No, go ahead. What were you saying?
well, he was just going to continue to say that but everything usually just settles down pretty quickly afterwards. Things get back to normal pretty
Okay.
quickly.
All right. Oh, real quick for me. You said for a formal investigation to be done before the King's Games. Where is Mary Tale's estate? I'm guessing.
Oh, it's back out there in the same area as where the Royal Stud Farm was.
Oh, okay. So not
But
something that can really be taken care of before the King's Games by us or your guards.
unfortunately not. I don't think that there would be enough time.
All right. All right. Well, I mean, we can check it out for you.
Well, if that is what you wish, but I will warn you. Like I said, there will definitely be a formal investigation by the guard after
Okay.
the King's Games, and I'm not so sure that it would be appreciated for you to be in the midst of that. I do control the guard here in the city, but there are some that are quite set in their ways and usually don't like outside help.
Do you know of any magic user? Like a I don't know, somebody who deals with I'm sure in your line of business, like deals with some of the more unsavory magic types. Maybe there's a witch or something out there that would know how to break the gay ass.
Well, I can go and consult with some of the clerics, but I can't say that I really associate with too many of the witch variety.
Well, I'm not saying associate, but I mean, you lock people up for a living that break break
crimes.
walls.
Well, yes, but it's not something that we really make a habit of. We usually just mete out the punishments and go on about it, and that doesn't always mean that the ne'er-do-well would be able to continue helping us. Sometimes it means they're killed. Sometimes it means that they are exiled. But generally, if they are deep enough into that kind of thing, we usually do not have any real contact with them one way or another.
Anybody recently exiled?
I can't say that we've done one in a while.
Anybody that might be out there? Just anybody coming to mind? Nothing at all.
Right,
You got
a
nothing.
hermit by the river.
As far as
Yeah.
somebody like that, no. But I'm sure some of the clerics would have some idea of how to get rid of that magic.
All right. Clerics.
And do we have to wait until after the games, or can we just maybe go pop in real fast
You mean to the temple or something?
to go talk to the
Clerics.
clerics? Yes.
I mean, you're welcome to go to the temple regardless. It's free for you to go visit the temple.
To go talk to the clerics, because you did say they were busy.
So busy is kind of a relative term in senses like this. Since a lot of it involves spellcasting, they kind of have plans for their casting and can't really spare necessarily the slots to be able to do something like that right now.
But they know a guy.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're so busy that they can't take a minute to talk to you.
And there we go, Thotark. Brilliant job. And I slap the crap out of your back.
Thank you.
So to the temple.
Ponsonby's outside with Sett and says,
That's 700 gold. We get that.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Thank you.
And I hope you
And-
did it just like that. That's 700 gold.
Yes.
Ponsonby's outside sitting with Sett and saying, yeah, I don't really like that guy. He keeps saying ne'er-do-well when he's talking about people that he just doesn't like. Not everybody he doesn't like is lazy. What a douche. God, you can never trust authority.
I keep trying to tell you guys, royal people are bad. They're all corrupt, all the way to the top.
Fair.
Break time.
I think it's break time. So we will go ahead and take our longer break now. So we will be back in. How long are we doing? About 7 or 8 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, let's do 7 or 8 minutes.
78 minutes.
78
Be
minutes.
Let's, 7 or 8. If you come back in 78 minutes, we may not still be here. We'll probably still be here.
7. Come back in 7 minutes. Or just stay and watch the ads.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
bye.
it's up to you.
Bye.
And we're back. So you've gotten your payment from Signmonder, the 700 gold that you talked him up to.
Yep.
And I guess as far as what you've been told, you've been given kind of an area where the Countess's place is. You know that the King's Games starts tomorrow, and you basically have the rest of the day to yourselves. It is kind of on the later end. Like it's already starting to get towards dark. And you can see like around the city, various like decorations and things like that are being put up, and preparations are trying to be finished up here in like the closing hours of daylight before tomorrow. So is there anything in particular that you would like to do with this time currently?
Go pray.
That's pretty hurt. I'm like, at some point, I'm gonna. Thotark, I think I'm gonna need to get some rest, some shut eye here soon, and make a deposit. I tap my chest for my little pocket inside my cloak.
Yeah. Yeah, let's you know what, we'll stay at the nicer place tonight. And I'll give 175 gold to Ponsonby, and 175 would be like, here's for the Redeemer, and hand it to Bibi.
Ah, yes. Thank you for your patronage to our Lord.
Well, it's your cut.
Not today, Thotark, not today.
Okay.
I'm going to go take my 175, and I will give this to our Redeemer on the groups we have.
Yep.
And that's all. We're not arguing today, man. We're not fucking arguing. All right.
Hey, I gave your last cut to the orphanage.
Yeah. Yes. My last cut. Did you take out maybe 5% and do the same? No, you didn't. But we're not going to do this today, Thotark, because I'm fucking tired. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna go pray. I'm gonna take a fucking nap. And I expect better from you and you and you in the future.
We're gonna go donate to that one end.
I don't even have
That's not
gold.
funny.
I'm like, what did I do?
Who did you don't? Who are you giving your money? Did you put any of it into a good cause?
I don't have any
Redeemer?
money.
Oh, it's always a good cause. I love you, Bibi.
We are. I would just like to say that I have a few issues with a few of you. You have been indifferent to ritualistic sacrifices. There are demons roaming the fucking earth. You don't fucking donate anything to charity or to church. I'm starting to really question who's the real bad guy here. But we're not going to do this today.
Well, definitely the people that are
Yeah, the
summoning
cultists.
demons.
The cultists.
Cultists that are sacrificing gremlins. I mean, the rumblins.
Okay, well, you go do your earthly things. I'm gonna go do what I do. We shall reconvene tomorrow, and that is all that we are doing.
Well, here, buy a snack too.
My snack is my prayer to my Lord Redeemer, who feeds me with
Pete.
knowledge and grace.
Okay,
Pa-
sorry.
Ponsonby's going to kneel down, pull out 50 of the gold that Thotark gave her, and say to Bibi, I'm gonna go donate this to people in need.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that is a fantastic idea.
Yeah, and she bows a little bit as she's kneeled down, and then she just runs off. She finds that gambling hall.
I'll
But
make
she
sure
does
somebody
does save the 50 gold. She is going to, if there's like some sort of like food or some sort of shelter or a food bank or something around, she will give them 50 of the gold.
Yeah, you can definitely find something like that around.
All right, so she goes there. She gives them 50 gold. like buy some cheese for your soups or something. I don't know. And then she goes to the gambling hall.
I mean, okay, just a quick question. Would 50 gold be like, would that be considered like
It'd
like,
be
a
like,
nice
especially
amount
when you're talking about like helping against poverty, it would be a lot of money. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So I guess like as you said that, and you're running down the street to go donate. Like I don't know, a thug tear goes down Bibi's eye.
Yeah, the buy wife guy gets a thug tier. Okay, like what kind of person?
Oh. All right. So anything else, or everybody's going to sleep for the night, or?
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna drop some money on the nice place and donate our money to the bar and for some drinks.
All
But
right.
that's it.
All right. Well, you go on about your various businesses, and go ahead and get your night's sleep in, so you can go ahead and do the long rest reset.
Oh yeah, where's that? I forgot.
If you go into your character sheet,
Yeah.
underneath hit dice, you have S rest and L rest. You just go to L
Ah,
rest.
hell yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yep.
just getting long rest.
And that
Yeah.
should top you back up and give you all your usages back and all that kind of stuff.
I had no spells.
So while that goes to rest, he took quite a beating. Like he got pretty beat up. So he
Mhm.
puts some of the new slices of flesh into his ice chest that he keeps in his room,
Mm-hmm.
and he pulls some of the slices that were out before, and he spends some time before going to sleep sewing the new or grafting the new pieces of skin onto his body, and then letting the mutation take hold, and that way I patch myself back up.
Very well.
That's gross.
Yeah, very gross.
What are you talking about? He's just patching somebody else's skin onto his.
You heal your way, I'll heal my way.
Some people's normal is
Is
Rocks
nasty
for
as fuck?
skin and-
I don't know.
good point.
I think just in general, like someone of Ponsonby's disposition is probably just grossed out by flesh in general.
Yeah.
I'd probably watch and while drinking.
Ew.
Just 'cause, I mean, he's my brother, and I
Give me
have to be
company.
drunk.
Give
Yeah.
me company while I'm sewing skin onto my skin.
Yeah,
Okay, I can see that. But if you were like watching with like morbid fascination, then I'd be like, all right, that's messed up.
He's just got like a beer and some popcorn. He's just like,
Yeah.
really enjoying himself.
I make sure he gets refills. You know,
Oh
Hard work.
man, fun times. All right. So you will all rest for the night and wake up on the day of the King's Games, which is an event that you would all at least be familiar with and may have even participated in somewhat in previous years. But it happens every year. It was started all the way back by King Vacrolos I, who was the first king of the Azanar dynasty, who is the current ruling dynasty. And it originally just comprised of a battle of champions, like sort of a combat tournament of some of the best in the kingdom, and over time has grown to encompass the entire city, with all kinds of smaller events and carts and things for people selling things in the streets, and generally is very highly anticipated throughout the year for people in Oathbreaker, with many preparing for weeks for the event. So The first thing, like what always happens, is the first event within the King's Games is a parade of sorts, where the royal family will actually take a brief tour around the city, essentially, to kind of kick things off. So if you are wanting to go and observe, the path generally is going to be kind of up through here, down the promenade, all the way down through the long road. I don't know if you can maybe follow me there, but all the way down the long road, all the way back up, and then actually when here, it actually doesn't go into the North District here, but instead just comes back into the center, and back up into the actual palace here. So if you would particularly like, you're welcome to go and observe the parade from any point along there. If there's anything else that you would like to do at the time, you can. The events generally will start after the parade, and will generally be announced throughout the city, so that you'll know what's upcoming if you would like to participate.
Okay. I want to go talk to a cleric.
Okay. You are free to go and talk to a cleric if you would like.
Ah, yes. I look for the nearest robot figure.
There are some kind of scattered throughout. Like they're all just kind of generally on hand to try and help with any kind of issues that may arise. Try and make sure that everybody stays safe. But yeah, you'd be able to find one not too far away.
Yes. Fellow cleric friend, whoever you worship, I'm sure that we are brothers or siblings somehow in Christ.
Yes,
Redeemer.
hail. Hail, well met.
Recently, my comrades and I have gone on a mission, and afterwards, we came across some individuals who have really important information for us. Unfortunately, they are bound by a gay-ass curse, and we have to break it.
Yes, Gaius. I am at least somewhat aware of it. Yes. It is somewhat of a higher level, I guess, curse of sorts, and as such, it would probably need a bit of a higher level casting to be able to take care of it. Most likely, I would say something like a greater restoration would probably be enough.
Yes, I am aware of that. My dear companion, you may meet them shortly, was inept at casting such high-level magics, but I am hoping that you are able, or you may know someone that is able to help us in this great time of need.
We do have clerics that are capable of casting it, although I'm afraid that we won't really be able to spare any casting during the games. There are many things that could happen, and we need to make sure that we have enough resources to try and take care of everyone. Now, obviously, after the games are over, then we would gladly be able to assist. But until then, I am afraid that we can't really use our resources unduly, since there are many that could probably use those particular spells today.
Absolutely. But do you happen to know anyone outside of your cleric circles in the city that may be able to cast this powerful spell?
Well, I suppose it is possible, but I would say that for the most part, people that are capable of casting such magics will have been recruited into the aid for today.
Yeah, because it's powerful. I'm not just inept. It's like a powerful cleric spell. I don't even know anything about clerics. I'm a druid. Like, I'm not inept. Like, can a goldfish climb a tree? No.
It's so funny. Like, I think I hear my dear companion who was adept at casting spells. Like, I think I hear their voice in the wind. And it's just so crazy. They're telling me that it's possible that you may know someone that is not in these circles, maybe outside of the city, that I may go hunt them, find them, and acquire their magics to help us.
Well, I suppose that's possible. I don't know of someone myself, but
Ah.
I also think that it might be a bit of a wasted trip. I mean, as I said, I mean, we would gladly be able to assist tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
At least once we're no longer needing to preserve spells for the safety of the populace.
Absolutely. And friend, sibling in arms, for Redeemer, what is your name?
Boy, you just get me to make somebody up, and then you want to name.
Period. Period. Work hard.
I haven't seen a cleric turn into a frog.
Gosh, it's like her voice just carries their voice just carries so lively on the wind. I can hear it. It must be those druid powers. They just fuse with the wind itself.
Yeah, his name's Fred.
Bitch.
Yep.
Okay, well, yes, Fred. I am Brevanius. I will be finding you tomorrow that you may cast this greater restoration on these individuals. Don't die before then. Like, don't do nothing. Just keep yourself and other people alive. Yeah, we got that.
Well, thank you for your concern, I suppose, but I don't think that I'm really in that much danger. But I will be careful. Thank you. Yes, just whenever you come looking for me tomorrow, just ask for Friar Fred.
Friar Fred, yes, Friar Fred. And where
Definitely
exactly?
won't be a frog.
Well, no, because then he would be Froggy Fred.
Yeah, I just keep it's like right there. It's just in my ear. Where exactly would I be able to find you, or who could I go to find you to cast such a high level spell tomorrow?
Oh, you'd be able to find me at the Temple of the Redeemer.
Yes, I think I saw you there yesterday. So, have a fantastic day. Keep the people alive. You're doing great, and I give them a thumbs up, and then back away. So,
Oh yes, of course, and happy King's Games to you.
yes, happy King's Games to you too. Don't die.
Like he's trying to start getting worried. Like what? Why do you keep warning me not to die?
I'm a main character in this. This feels too easy, so I'm just.
You didn't even have a name till 5 minutes ago. Your life was on the line, my man.
Your robes are strangely red right now.
Hey, mind your business.
Okay. So yeah. Anything else that somebody wanted to do early on in this?
That is gonna post up on the street and keep an eye out for potential underground, maybe like rogue activity or thieves activity, just potential contacts. I'm not trying to rat anyone out. Like that, the seedy underworld is kind of my place, so I'm just looking for maybe new players on the streets that would hit up a parade. Like a parade would be prime real estate for seedy activity. So I'm just looking to make new friends potentially wandering around during the parade, whether I find any or not.
Okay.
I would join Sett on the parade with that. To add to that, to catch people like trying to run something on somebody, like stealing or whatever they're doing, and then stop them and take what they stole.
Ponsonby's just gonna chill at the Lucky Leap. They're not
Okay.
interested in she's not interested in the parade.
Well, the Lucky Leap is very busy, as you would imagine today. Seems like people are from all over are coming in to drink and have a good time. Yeah, there's plenty going on there. As for Sett and Thotark, so you managed to find a few people kind of here or there that are just kind of like sneaking around, maybe a couple that end up picking a few pockets here and there, which Thotark is quickly trying to deal with and return the money
With the help of Sett, of course.
with the help of Sett, of course.
Well,
Return the money?
no,
Or-
no, we're not returning
No,
the
yeah.
money. That
We're
was not
confiscating.
Returning
we're
the money to his pockets. I mean,
Yes. Okay.
No. Yes.
Sorry, that wasn't the full sentence.
Yeah.
Just so
Now,
we're all
if
clear.
they stole from somebody poor, like I would make sure that person got back their belongings. But if they steal from somebody rich, we're taking all of it.
Well, let's say for the most part, the people that are standing around the sides of the parade are not going to be like anybody really rich or noble. They might not all necessarily be poor, but none of them really give you the vibe of being rich.
Okay.
Can I show?
Sure.
Hi. Hi. What would I say? Well, greetings. It is I.
Hey, baby.
Yeah. Hey, had an introduction. Well, that's gone. Okay. Hey, whatever. There's no pageantry here, but I totally found someone that can help us tomorrow and break the gay ass curse, save the people, so they can give us all the information on what has happened to them. But we have to wait until
Perfect.
tomorrow.
That's yeah. They're probably all pretty busy, right?
Absolutely. Since we're here, why don't we be the vigilantes that we are and help the royal guard by keeping the streets and the king's game safe?
Yeah, that's exactly what we were doing. We got a few individuals that already checking them out. Get that right, Sett?
Yeah, totally right. I think
Check them
I
out
see
for what?
something over there. I'll be back. And I walk away.
Ah,
Yeah, he's gonna
I-
go give people back their stuff.
what a noble deed. I am glad you two are finally on the up and up. It is refreshing to my ears, to say the least.
Yeah, the people they're taking from obviously can't afford to lose it. So, yeah, we don't want to take advantage of them. But if you'd notice something, let me know.
Absolutely. That sounds like a fantastic idea. I will keep a watch on the upper levels where the King's Games will be held. And
Oh yeah, especially around the
the
where
child.
that's not what I was thinking, but yeah.
Remember Bloodline ritualistic sacrifices. We probably want to keep the third member of the Bloodline not dead.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I guess we probably should keep an eye out for seeing people twice, little deja vu, because then it's probably those masked people.
right, absolutely. So I will go take care of these things. I will be a monitor. I will be vigilant in my duties, and I hope to see you all continue this upward rise in the name of the Redeemer. Fare thee well.
I steal an apple from a kid as I'm walking back. Just take it out of his hands.
I have to. I want to see.
He'll just kind of like fall down onto the ground there and start crying.
I see the kid crying. I look over. I look over at Sett, and I'm like,
Man, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? You just said you were doing bad. I can't do it. My moral compass, being with you all, is fucked. It's total. I can't fucking do this. My wife would not be pleased.
I gave the gold back to the other family. I was hungry, doing good deeds. Good deeds
There's
makes me
literally-
hungry.
You are stacked right now with gold. There is food all over the fucking place. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, Thotark, Thotark, can I get some gold, please? I want some food.
Yeah, here. This should cover you for the rest of the day.
You want some? Think of the fucking child you just stole from.
Yeah, get that kid something better than an apple.
Okay,
I mean, get him an apple too, because it's healthy. But get him a corn dog too.
I'm gonna go get like 2 giant pieces of meat, one for me and one for the little kid. And I'll just take it back to the kid and hand it to him while he's crying, and walk away.
It'd be the best health option for a small. Okay, good enough. I'm gone. I'm going upstairs.
All right. Well, on that, let's go ahead and take another quick 90-second break, and we're back.
Hey,
And I thought of how I'm going to pull one over on the thieves is I want to steal the extra stuff that they have on them, like maybe from other marks or something, and give back what I saw them steal, because I mean I can't return what I don't know where it belongs, and that
Oh, no,
that
of
would
course
that
not,
would
of course not.
be the gold that I gave Sett to buy food, so I don't have to take anything off.
You know what? You know what? Just for funsies anyway. Go ahead and just roll D100.
All right. Oh no. $15.
All right. So you managed to get an extra 15 gold that way. And we'll just say 15 beyond like what you handed Sett for the food.
Okay, cool.
They just you got them early. They hadn't really been able to hit very many people yet.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, the parade takes a while to go through, but y'all spend that time, I guess, Ponsonby at the Lucky Leap, and everybody else, well, at least Thotark and Sett, kind of continuing to monitor the crowds. And I think Bibi, you said that you were also going to be trying to police a little bit,
Yes, I am.
but just separate from Thotark and Sett.
Absolutely, because I got my eternal salvation to think about. Okay.
That's understandable. All right, so y'all go ahead and do that. The parade goes off. You manage to stop a good few people and kind of return monies to quite a few people as well. So you feel pretty good about the work that you've done there. After the parade concludes, you actually hear an announcement that seems to echo out across the city. That states that registrations for the Battle of the Tipsy Tunes has begun. You can sign up at the Dragon Plaza, which you would know that the Dragon Plaza. I can just pull up a map. Quick.
Oh, I also have a question. Was there
Mhm.
any artwork for the parade or anything?
There is not really one for the parade per se,
Oh, okay.
but I can give you one. May as well. This is kind of a just more general thing, but I guess more particularly. Well, actually, no. I'll hold on to this a sec because this actually fits into what we're going into. So I'll show you
Okay,
that
cool.
in a sec.
Sorry.
Anyway, there we go. So anyway, so the locale in question, if I can remember where this map is, there we go. is actually this courtyard down here.
Okay.
Yeah, this courtyard right here. Is where they're saying that the Battle of the Tipsy Tunes will be taking place if anybody would like to go and participate.
Yeah. Ponsonby will just go sign up. Not sure what it is, but
Absolutely.
signing up.
Music, I get to sing the praises of my lord to the public. I'm doing it.
Okay. So Ponsonby, also, while you are on the way down there, as you're crossing this, let's back here. When you cross this bridge here, you actually notice that it seems like there's a bit of a crowd kind of congregating on the bridge, and you also notice that there is some words that seem to have been like just kind of scrawled out on one of the towers there on the bridge, which when you see it actually reads, a curious thing lies at the top of the chain, claiming it is truly a hero's game. And it seems like the people crowded around here are trying to get up to the top of one of these towers, like where the chains lead up to. But you can do with that what you will.
How tall are these towers?
They're pretty tall. Like in particular, it is about 40 feet up from the I guess floor of the bridge.
All right. Well, Ponsonby's just going to monstrous aspect, transform her body to manifest a feature of a monstrosity. As a bonus action, I can apply one of the following features to my body from the options below, and she's going to choose Wings of the Cockatrice. You sprout 2 feathery wings that allow you to fly. You gain a fly speed of 40 feet.
Okay. All right. So you're going to go ahead and fly on up to the top there.
Yeah.
Cheat.
She turns into a slime with cockatrice wings.
Boy, what a beast.
Monstrosity.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you managed to fly up there pretty easily, without any real problems, and especially from up there, you do see where there's a couple of guards that are kind of going around and admonishing people for trying to climb on it, but it doesn't seem that they've really taken notice of the weird cockatrice winged slime thing.
Okay.
Or at the very least, they don't really want to seem to acknowledge it.
Sure. So it said a curious thing lies at the top of the chain.
Yes. So whenever you fly up to the top there, you do actually see some more words that are written up there that this time say, "To find your treasure, you need to do less than you expect. Visit the Green Giant, and to the bugs you must pay your respect."
To find your treasure, you need to find less. You need to find less than you expect.
You need to do less than you expect. And actually, let me see. I think I can actually do this. 1 second. There we go. Think I can do this. Yeah, I can do that. Cool. Yeah, there we go.
Visit the Green Giant, and to the bugs you must pay your respect. What do I know about a Green Giant? important.
So give me a knowledge history, or a history check rather.
Um, 11.
So-
Actually, before you say anything, I'm just
Mhm.
gonna use my ace to
Okay.
get a nat 20.
Okay. So you remember that just south of the inner wall, there is a very large, like green, like. Sorry, having trouble finding my words right now. Sorry, but you do find, or you remember that there is a big green statue south of the wall, which very well may be what this is referring to. It is actually right there. But it's actually referred to as the napping giant. So you think that that's probably what's being referred to here.
Okay. Ponsonby slimily flies her way over there.
Okay. So let's see. You go over there. You find the napping giant, which seems to be roped off right now with some guards kind of patrolling the area. But obviously it's not really a problem for you right now.
Yeah, she flies over the guards and like lands in there, and I don't know, I guess she lays down her tendril to feed the worms.
When you land and actually kind of look around a bit, you do notice that right next to the statue there is a large flat rock that's painted with an X that seems to have a few bugs crawling around on it.
She lifts the rock up.
So when you do go and lift the rock up, a couple of swarms of insects will actually crawl up and try to attack you.
She lets them. She's a slime.
She lets them. She's just like, whatever. How does the slime work in that capacity?
Let me search for slime.
It'd be like, I imagine like bugs get like gooped in something and then they suffocate.
Probably so. Let's
Alright.
let's just go with that for the sake of simplicity.
Yeah,
and
it's a
ease.
simple gelatinous creature. It has advantage on ability checks and saving throws made to escape a grapple, and they can long jump.
Wait, what?
I don't know. They can. The slime's long jump is 20 feet, and its high jumps up to 10 feet with or without a running start. It's just what it says.
What?
I
Wait,
don't
how
know.
does slime even run?
It doesn't have to run. It can jump that high without running. I don't know. It doesn't
Like,
matter.
how
Things
does it even
itself.
jump?
They hop. They'll get you.
Glorious.
I mean, it'd be more like shooting a liquid out or something, right? Like,
No, it literally like to you.
I mean, just
like
jump sounds like a
Imagine.
weird descriptor for
no,
it.
it like bounces right to your face. Have you ever played Stardew Valley? Because they like do like pop right onto your face.
Oh yeah.
So these are bouncy slimes, I take it.
Yeah.
It's flubber. That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
flubber.
But more wet.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll just have we'll just say the insects all try and attack you, but all get stuck in the slime.
Yeah, it swallows anything and everything whole.
Especially insects. All right. So you do that, and you notice that on the bottom of the rock, when you go to kind of like kind of flip it up, you see another message written. And it says, to find your next clue, look under the venerable, tread through his bile, most unbearable.
Under the venerable. Venerable.
Oh. Yes. So, if you would like, you can make a knowledge history check.
Yeah, sure. Ponsonby's just going on their own side quest at this point, I
Yeah.
guess.
Well, I'd say at this point, like they're probably all going and doing the other thing, which I think, based on what's going on here, we'll probably go ahead and try and finish this up really quick, and then we'll pick up with the actual Battle of the Tipsy Tunes next time.
Okay. Got a dirty 20.
Okay. So you think that what they're probably talking about here is actually the down in the sewers near one of the ends of the Old Man's Road. Like in particular, there's a maintenance hole that leads down into the sewers. Like it doesn't actually give me a specific location, so I'm gonna say it probably is gonna be this end over here.
All right.
So you go down into the sewers. It is a pretty awful smell. Like it is pretty overpowering, and I don't know if slimes can smell, but if not, you're very glad that they can't.
Yeah, I mean, she's immune to being poisoned, so I would assume. Yeah. I don't know.
And actually, one more thing. Go ahead and give me a yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
That is 13.
Okay. So as you're going around in the sewers, you actually find another one of these messages. I know, it's like really riveting gameplay right here, right?
I'm interested. What
She-
happens?
She slimes.
I'm wondering what's at the end.
She slimes slimily towards that message.
You slimily
Solid.
slime towards the message, which says, "You proved you are persistent. The treasure is no longer mine. It awaits you high in the crown, at the feet of the nine." Which
The 9.
which you can give me a history check for as well, if you would.
Okay. All right, that'll probably be faster than me looking.
All over the map.
Yeah.
Right.
Dirty 20.
Okie doke. So the feet of the nine is actually referring to the 9 arches, which is the bridge dated right here. Is this bridge right here? And you think that in particular, it probably is referring to the large oak tree that grows just south of the bridge there, since that would be what is quote unquote at the feet of the nine, which is something that would have a crown to be able to go and look in.
All right. She slimes slimily over to that tree.
Mhm.
And looks into the crown of the tree, the leafy part.
So go ahead and actually no.
She flies up with her cockatrice wings.
You do see you do see there's like a small you see a small wooden potion rack, it looks like, with 4 vials in it that is carefully balanced on one of the wide outlying branches. And go ahead and make a perception check as well.
$14.
Okay. So let's see. So that's all you really notice.
She lands on the potions and sucks them all into her slime body.
You just kind of glom down on the potions.
Yep, and she goes all across the tree, just sucking in everything that is in the top of this tree.
Okay. All right.
And she's like, "Well, I'm sure Bibi or Thotark can figure this out. 'Cause she is very wise. She knows that this is something good, but she's not intelligent enough to figure out what it is."
So yeah, if you would prefer to try and take it back to them to examine rather than examining it yourself, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Go ahead and make me one more perception check as you're leaving.
24.
All right. So as you're leaving, you happen to notice that nearby, Princess Apina is actually kind of hiding a little bit behind like one of the other buildings, seeming to kind of look on and kind of chortling to herself a bit. But that's really about all you notice there.
Oh, Ponsonby's definitely gonna have a conversation with her BFF.
So you're gonna just swoop down to go talk to her?
Yeah,
Oh, we-
she's gonna turn her slimy cockatrice wings off before she does that. But yes.
We still got to see her again.
Alrighty, one
Mhm.
Princess Apina coming up.
Where is everybody else?
During all of this time, they would probably be down at the well, I mean, you wouldn't necessarily know this, I guess, but like during this time is when they're down here for the event, for the Battle of the Tipsy Tunes.
You missed out on the singing.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh well.
She was gonna go sign up for it, but you know what? She met her BFF, so she's fine with it.
All right. So you go down and talk to Princess Apina.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm taking it that you change back from being a slime.
Yes, she goes
Okay.
back to her normal crystalline form.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. Oh, hey, how are you doing?
Hey, Princess Afina. How's it going?
Oh, well, I was just having some fun.
Yeah. I just solved a riddle. That was pretty fun. I'm not sure what this stuff is, but I got these like weird files and stuff, but I'll have some
What?
people look at it.
Wait, you got them?
Yeah.
Well, that's not as fun.
Oh,
Oh
Did
well,
you put-
it's fine. I'm sure that people will still fall for it anyway.
do you want me to put them back? Or are they like anything cool? Or did you do this?
Well, yeah. I mean, the King's games are just kind of boring, you know. So I've got to make my own fun.
Yeah, I feel that. I just saw a riddle to solve, and I just really like solving riddles. You're really good at creating like riddles. If that was you, right?
Well, thank you.
Yeah. What do these things do? And she
Oh,
holds out the.
Those are just perfume.
Ah. Okay. Maybe I'll put like one of them back, and then somebody could still find it.
Yeah, it'll be funny.
It'll be funny if they find perfume because they spend so much time figuring out the riddle. But you know what? To me,
Well, I don't know how you got those. I mean, I'm sure you had some kind of way, but well, they were up on a branch that's been kind of cut away a little bit. So if somebody were to like jump onto that branch, it would probably fall.
Oh, so the goal is to watch them like fall as soon as they finally solve the riddle and be like, ah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty funny. All right, that's pretty funny. Okay, and these are just regular perfumes.
Well, I mean, they're pretty strong. I mean, they're pretty nice, but I mean, they're not like crazy expensive or anything. I mean, this is just for a joke.
Do you care if I keep just one of them? I'll just put the rest back, and we can, sit here and watch people fall from the branch.
Yeah, let's do that. You can sure have one.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So she keeps one of them, and she like just puts it in her bag, and then she goes and tries to carefully put the rest of them up there. Because she's no longer a slime that can fly. She is a giant rock monster.
So knowing that it is cut, like you'll be able to kind of tell, and you won't have too much trouble reaching out and doing so without actually stepping onto that branch.
Okay, cool. All right, so she puts it back up, and then she just chills with Princess Safina, trying to watch people solve the riddle and fall.
So I mean, you hang around there for a while, and you do eventually have somebody that's kind of wandering around looking up, and they climb up into the tree, and then you just you see them step out on the branch, and crack, the branch falls down, and they fall, the vials fall, and the vials all break, and Princess Safina is just laughing her head off.
Ponsonby's gonna join Princess Safina in laughing at that. That is funny.
Boy, this has been so much fun.
It really has. This is way better than whatever that Tiny Toons thing was that they're doing down there.
Yeah, I mean, you see these things year after year after year, and you just gotta kind of have something to kind of make it a little more interesting.
Yeah, I agree. That's the stupidest thing. That's so fun, though.
Oh. Yeah, so I think on that note, we're good to go ahead and take another short break. And we'll go ahead and close out the session for the night. But when we're back from this break in about 90 seconds or so, we'll go ahead and start taking some questions and discussion.
You're so bad, Princess Safina.
And we're back. Oh, well, that is another session down.
Yeah, that was a very funny end.
We did it.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
We did something.
I mean, Princess Safina is a character, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Yeah.
fun.
I don't know how she plays into the end game, but I mean, she better be on Ponsonby's side.
Yeah. She better not betray Ponsonby, because Ponsonby's definitely here for her. Lindsay asked, can we get a summary of everything and explain Aquafina?
So a summary of everything. Like I'm trying to figure what kind of everything we're talking.
All right. I can do my best Ponsonby giving a summary of everything.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
That was the last session. So
But you just gave it to Lord
Sign
Gondor.
Mondor.
yeah, I gave it to Sign
Gondor.
Mondor. That was just our session that we just did, but it started out, well, we were just like chilling in a bar, and then all of a sudden there was this dude with a feather. It burned up. He asked for our help. We went and tried to help him. His grandma said that she wouldn't help him anymore, and we felt bad for him for some reason, even though he was a freaking gambler who lost all of his money, and we decided to help him. So we gave him 200 gold dumbly We dumbly gave him 200 gold, and he was like, tricking us. He scammed us. And so then we were like, hey, let's find out these people who scammed us. And then the powers that be, the people who punish other people, or uphold the law, I guess, as they say, said, well, don't worry about that. Go pick up my horse. And we were like, okay, we'll go pick up your horse, I guess. And then we did, but turns out that dude was tricking us too. Basically, it's just been a whole campaign of us getting scammed.
I mean, I can totally understand why y'all are really hesitant to trust anybody in this campaign so far.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everyone's a scammer except for Princess Afina, because she's the only one that's truly herself. Everybody else is a freaking liar.
Oh man, yeah. At times it really does feel like this whole thing was written just to mess with players, and it's great. Like,
I'm messing
yeah.
back. I'm taking 700 gold from Sunmonder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
How did
I mean,
yeah.
And I mean, it's not like it's necessarily that like crazy of an amount for him.
No. That's why I did it.
I mean, he didn't really argue with you about the 700 either.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, sure.
Because he was totally like, oh yeah, well we'll just bump it up to 500. I'm like 500 for that on top of the 200.
It's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So the snake beard demon, basically, as far as like the fight goes, like once they actually killed him, he actually disappeared. Like the body actually just went away.
Except for the tentacle thing or the mouth thing.
Right, because Ponsonby cut that off.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't disappear with him, but the body did disappear. And actually, and this kind of is, I mean, not really like a story spoiler, I guess, so to speak, but it's just kind of the nature of the way that things work. Since he's and actually technically a devil, not a demon, but we keep saying demon, but
Yeah.
but as a devil, he's an outsider. Whenever you summon an outsider, if they are killed when they're summoned, they will actually just return to where they were summoned from. They actually don't die.
Okay.
And that actually goes for pretty much any kind of summoning as well. So like when you summon like a nature's ally kind of thing, the idea is that you're summoning them from another plane. And so when they die, they don't actually die. They just get sent back to the plane where they came from.
Like Swamp Thing.
Yeah. But yeah. So, Bibi's religion is, I guess not really directly related to like, or like even like opposite like devils or anything. Like just a little bit of like background history in the story here. Like a long time ago, way before the story started, there was a group of dark angels, like fallen angels, that basically invaded the world and enslaved humanity. They were eventually ousted by like a group that was basically like a shining light kind of thing, and they basically took everything over and then oppressed in the complete opposite direction, where they completely oppressed any other religion, and they were eventually overthrown, and that is basically the existing government now that overthrew them. And I guess Bibi's religion is kind of like the non-extremist version of the people that were like controlling everybody and like decimating other religions, things like that. like they're kind of like the non-crazies of that group of people.
The non-denominational light.
I'm trying to remember the actual, because
The
there's an actual name for them.
Unitarian Universalist of the light.
yeah, that's it. But there is. Let's see. It was the Order of Eternal Light. Was the group. And they were basically like extremists. But yeah. I wouldn't say that there's necessarily any like direct relation in any way, really.
I would say that Ponsonby's religion is pretty extreme, right? Or not Ponsonby, Bibi's religion is
Bibi-
pretty extreme.
But it's not like nobody else can practice religion extreme.
Well, it's like, it feels like maybe the light that you're talking about is like Westboro Baptist, but Bibi is like Southern Baptist.
Well, and yeah, like, and that's the thing. Like the Order of Eternal Light, like they basically were just the radicals, that took everything over essentially, and we're just like, no, this is the only way. Nobody else can be, nobody else can be worshipped. Like it's our way or nothing.
Yeah, that.
But yeah, that was. That was about, what year is it now? It's about 1,000 years ago, when that was going on. The invasion of the fallen angels was more like, I guess, close to 3,000 years ago. But yeah, there is definitely a lot of history in all of this. And some of it will definitely come out and play here and there, but there's quite a bit of history that they made for this campaign.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Like even down to like having all of the regents from like the current king back for let's see. Yeah, I think pretty much all the way back for like the last 630 years.
Jeez.
They have like
That's a lot.
every king like named basically.
Wow.
Yeah, they definitely have a lot. Let's see, where were we? Oh yeah, and the world's definitely massive. Like a lot of lore, like there's like even outside of Oathbreaker, like there's other like cities and like groups that are detailed at least to some extent, like the city states of Drael, which are like several like smaller cities that are all kind of conjoined into one government, and all of them are led by like the same family essentially. Or you have you have some like dragonkin. Let's see, there it is. The Isles of Xantharos, home to like dragonkin. But yeah, there's definitely a lot that they put into this. Like, I mean, it is a humongous book.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole Gazetteer was huge.
Mhm.
Yeah, Elderbrain in the community, the Elderbrain's community put a lot into it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, there is enough here that if you, and I mean, obviously there's like ownership and everything, but there's enough here that if you wanted to just make your own adventures in the world, I think there's enough to go off of.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Thanks for the questions, expats.
Yeah,
Art.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. So I guess we still technically need to do like our actual outro thing.
Yes.
Creative typo plug.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we did an elder brain plug.
We
Well.
we did do an Elder Brain plug. I guess technically. But I guess it never hurts to say it again. So thanks to Elder Brain for sponsoring us and giving this awesome adventure to be able to play with.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Make sure you go and check them out.
And of course, we're Creative Typo. So we have several shows. You can find everything creativetypo.com. Well,
We got a couple shows.
and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we got a couple shows that are actively going right now. We got Fool's Quest season 1.5 right now going.
I mean,
What-
campaign 1.5.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Campaign 1.5. What, season 6?
Yeah, I guess technically season 6, I guess. Season 5.5.
And we got our new audio drama out, Isfet Archives. First 2 episodes are already out. We got the third episode dropping on the 19th, right?
On the 19th. Nice.
Is that right, or is it the 26th?
No, I think it's
It's
the
the 26th.
26th.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. February 26th, episode 3. So, I mean, doesn't
So
take
is it
long.
just going to be the last Sunday of the month?
It's the fourth
No, it's-
Sunday.
Okay, 4th Sundays of the month. So if there are 5, it's only the 4th.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's good to know because I'm interested too. I like listening to it.
Been fun.
I mean, I'm in it, but I haven't heard most of it.
yeah.
I've read all of it. I haven't heard most of it.
Season 2 of Ethereal Embrace is coming up as well.
Yep. Putting on the final touches for that. So just around the corner.
Yay! And I mean, we've always got stuff that we're working on. More and more things coming down the pipeline.
Yep.
And of course, thank you to Tisha and Jonathan from Roll Gay Roleplay for coming and joining us.
Yeah, totally. We have season 5 of our GRP. What's this one called? Bailing You Out Agency.
Mhm.
We're a detective agency. So you can join Bay, Linspector, Rux, and Zastasha on a journey to solve crimes terribly. Like, it's awful. It's awful.
Hey, listen, Rux and Zastasha are getting things done.
We are getting things done, but at what cost? And then also, Roll Gay Roleplay has a YouTube channel where we do gaming. So you can see us play video games. Actually, we have 2 really hilarious little snippets on TikTok. If you want to search up Roll Gay Roleplay podcast and see our TikToks of us, me being a bully to Tisha, actually. And so,
Yeah.
so yeah, we find us all over social media, and that's all I have to say.
And as always, we have to thank our executive producer, Mead.
Thank
And
you,
We want to
Mead.
too. We don't need to.
We want
Good
to,
job.
but we have to as well. We both have to and want to.
Yes. And thank you to our producer, Sarah. You're amazing. You're wonderful. You do such a
Absolutely.
good job.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Thank you.
All right. Well,
And we are, I guess, actually on a short schedule now, sort of, because we skipped a week to push to this week. So the next session will actually be next week on Wednesday the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
tell your
Yeah.
friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
All right.
All right.
That does
Thanks,
it.
everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you
thank
for
you.
watching.
Bye.